What's up guys, it's Zen. In this video I will be showing you how to complete the quests that will allow you to obtain the Lion Cub Beanie UGC inside of Wicked RP on Roblox. The developers finally finished the quest that will allow us to buy it for free. Once I'm done showing you guys how to complete the quest, I'll go over some of the events that took place when the Lion Cub Beanie first came out, and I'll explain all the drama that happened as well. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So the quest that you'll need to complete is to water 5 flower pots. Now this is a main quest, so if you've already done it, you can go ahead and claim the Lion Cub Beanie immediately, and if not, I'll show you where to go. So you're gonna want to go to the popular girl and she'll give you a watering can. There's some flower pots around here, just water those. There's some in the quad and there's some in the garden, so you can use your map to teleport there, and then once you water 5, you'll go ahead and complete that quest. Now I'll share a little bit about the Lion Cub Beanie situation that happened once the item became available. Now originally, the beanie was only available once the game hit 20,000 likes. A lot of people, including myself, ended up waiting multiple days to try and obtain this item, and we would refresh the game page pretty often in order to make sure we wouldn't miss the game hitting 20,000 likes. Now what ended up happening was once the game hit 20,000 likes, the Lion Cub Beanie sold out in a matter of minutes. The people who waited days to get this item had really no chance to get it. And keep in mind, there were 11,000 copies of this item, so 11,000 people showing up out of nowhere to buy an item in less than a few minutes, it was weird, it was sketchy. Now obviously, people like free stuff, but it was still weird considering how many people are normally playing Wicked RP. It's close to 600 to 900 people at a time. If there's that many people playing the game at a time normally, then it would maybe take a few hours for this item to go out of stock. Instead, it didn't take very long at all. Now I know what some people are gonna say. Bad luck, you know, happens to everyone. And that's fine, and I'm okay with that, and I don't mind missing out on the item. I just wanted to know what exactly happened and where 11,000 people came from in order to get this item fairly quickly. I was actually in the middle of editing my Wicked RP update video when I found out that the beanie was sold out. Now the footage from that video was taken an hour before the beanie was sold out. And if you look closely, the likes on the game are at around 17,000 in that video. So 3,000 people coming out of nowhere to like the game and 11,000 people suddenly joining to collect the item indicated to me that this was definitely targeted and orchestrated somewhere. I'll be the first to admit I was a bit frustrated losing out on the item. Looking at it now, it's like whatever. I'm glad the developers were able to do something about it, and it's really not that big of a deal for one virtual item. But I was glad I wasn't the only one who noticed. Me and a few other people immediately went into detective mode and started looking for where this could have been orchestrated. I looked at Roblox UGC groups, their games, Discord servers, I looked on Rollymont, I searched literally everywhere, but I could not find anything related to the beanie. A lot of people were not happy that they missed out on the item, and the group wall was just flooded with comments about how unfair the situation was, how bots stole the item, and everyone was just pretty upset. After reading through a lot of people's takes and thoughts about the situation, I noticed one post that mentioned a certain YouTuber who was live streaming at the time of the item going out of stock. Now, I won't mention their name, but as it turns out, this person had 15,000 people watching his live stream and urged his viewers to like the game in order to get a copy of the beanie quickly. After watching the VOD myself, I was confident that this was where it was orchestrated. Over the last few days, the situation sort of became less about the item and more about the topic of fairness. If you found a game that you enjoyed playing and you ended up grinding it for hours and hours on end, wouldn't it make sense for you to be upset if something that you were looking forward to getting in this game was taken in an instant from people and bots that didn't even play the game normally? While I definitely agree with those who argue bad luck, better luck next time, the important thing to understand about this situation is that a lot of players who genuinely played and cared about this game were the ones who were most looking forward to getting the Lion Cub Beanie. As silly as this whole situation may seem, you can imagine how having people as well as bots with little to no progression in the game able to steal items that other people really want and waited days for can be a little frustrating. Thankfully, the developers responded and listened to everyone's complaints and came up with a new way for players to obtain the Lion Cub Beanie. I'm extremely grateful for the communication and transparency from the developers of this game, and I'm sure that I can speak for everyone else and everyone in the community when I say that we all appreciate the hard work they've put into making it. Well guys, that's pretty much it for the Lion Cub Beanie situation as of right now. Let me know what you guys think about the situation down in the comments. I would be very interested in hearing what everyone's thoughts are, and I'll be sure to read and respond to each of them. Be sure to leave a like if this video was helpful or informative. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.